Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 56, I do believe, and today we have games against Manchester United and Leverkusen in the Premier League and the Champions League. Before we play those games, though, I'm going to show you how Swansea had me getting on off camera. So, of course, in the last episode, you saw us beat Zenit in the group opener by 1-0, and then our very fortunate 2-1 victory over Middlesbrough in the Premier League. I then played 4 games off camera, and we started with a 1-0 defeat to Hull in the Capital One Cup third round. Our Hull Championship side in the game right now. We took them on at home, and I did rest the entire team, don't get me wrong, but I'm surprised we lost that game by 1-0, but after a few games where we had been playing quite poor, I guess it wasn't too surprising. But anyway, we bounced back with 3 solid wins in the competitions that do matter to us. First beating Norwich by 2-0 away at Carrow Road, then a 4-0 victory over the Czech side, Victoria Plzeň in the Champions League group stage, and then a 2-1 victory over Watford in the last game. So coming into today's game, United and also Leverkusen as well. The Premier League right now looks like this. As you can see, we are top of the table. So far, one of only 2 sides that are unbeaten. As you can see, with 22 points right now, with 3 points clear of today's opponents, United, who need to win if they're to overtake us today and go top of the table. And in the Champions League right now as well, as you can see, we are in second place, tied with Leverkusen. And of course, in today's game, we could go top if we manage to beat them as well. So yeah, it's been a pretty decent start to the season, on course to qualify in the Champions League and also on course to retain our title. I mean, it's a long way to go, but as things stand, we're doing the job anyway, and things are looking quite good. So, going to the first game then, let's just get straight to it. Whenever I brush my teeth and then commentate afterwards, I feel like my mouth is sort of stuck together. It's really weird, but anyway, let's get straight into the game. As you can see, this will be the team for the game. No, it won't. No, we're not doing this. I'm not playing Marlon half injured. I thought I'd change that, maybe not. Fabiano will start with Rakik. I'm not going to play Marlon half injured. I'm not risking him getting another injury. Who else can I put on the bench then? Joe Gomez, probably. Wow, I really should have done this off camera, shouldn't I? I thought I did this. I could swear I did this. I must not have saved the game. Do I want to play Sisto ahead of Brandt, even though Sisto hasn't done too much this year? No, I'll keep Brandt in there. Sorry, just amuse yourself, watchers, whilst I do this. No, I'm fine with that team. That's fine. Okay, and I just need to change Marlon. So this will be the team for the game then, the 4-2-3-1. You guys will be getting more familiar with the 4-2-3-1 this year as opposed to the 4-4-2, just because I've started off the season using it, and it is quite good. It's the same tactics as the 4-4-2, but just a change in shape. So yeah, Leno starts in goal, back for George, Rakik, Fabiano, and Karaman, who has come in for the injured Callum Chambers. And I gotta say, I mean, Chambers, he may not get back in the first team once he's back. Karaman has just been absolutely immense. I mean, seriously, look at our average rating in the 3 games of an 8.47. The guy is just, oh my word, I'm really liking the look of this guy. And I did say in the last episode, he could take that number 2 jersey for definite. I mean, he is looking really, really good, and I want to keep him in the first team. Anyway, in the middle, Redmond and Pep together, and just above that, Brandt on the left, Mars on the right, and Sigurdsson is our attacking midfielder. Esposito is our lone striker, and on the bench, Schmeichel, Gomez, Davies, Bentancur, Sisto, Patino, and also Wilson as well. No, why don't Barbosa on the bench? Yeah, I knew I didn't change this. I swear I changed this, but obviously I didn't. Okay, so that'll be the team then. Here we go, and yeah, first game in the episode, a bit of a dodgy way to start. We take on United. It's a big game. It's the biggest game of the season so far. Let's get the win away at Old Trafford. Come on, Swansea. So first highlight of the game, and it comes just 3 minutes in, and it'll come to United as well, with Laporta and Shaw playing the ball between one another. Shaw cuts inside and finds Insigne, and Insigne inside the area, he tries to cross. It'll come back towards Luke Shaw. He also tried to cross, and Sigurdsson's there to cut it out, and now a possible chance on the break, but Esposito is going to have to do it all himself. He's down this right flank, and he keeps on going, Gianluca, and he keeps on going and fires the ball wide the post. What a solo goal that would have been, but the Italian could not hit the target. And here's another highlight for us as well. We could be into score, and we are as well. Gylfi Sigurdsson finds Esposito from the free kick, and the Italian stallion gets his 3rd goal of the season to give us the lead here at Old Trafford. This will be a massive win for us, even just 9 games in, if we can get the 3 points, and we do take the early advantage. Sigurdsson towards Esposito has the whole of the goal to aim at. Poor positioning from David De Gea, and the Italian stallion was best Alan Shearer impression there, putting the one arm up as we go a goal up. So Swansea 1, United 0, or United 0, Swansea 1 I should say, and we take the lead. So just a few minutes to go before the break, and we still lead by a goal. United could respond, and they do as well. It's Advijay, is that how you say it? Avdijay, or something like that. Anyway, it's the number 26 who scored for United, and they are back on level terms. George headed the ball away, but Tielemans kept it going, finding, was it Yarmolenko? I think it was. It was a good ball through anyway, and a really good finish as well. So a nice strike there. United back on level terms just before the break, and it's 1-1. So late on in the game, it's still 1-1. This is the first highlight of the second half. Can we get ourselves back in front with Esposito on the ball? He turns his man and goes for goal, and the shot is straight at De Gea. Poor second half, really nothing to report. That's the first highlight, and it's still 1-1. So one final chance possibly in stoppage time with a highlight here. There's been basically nothing going on in the second half, but just as I'm saying that, Manchester United were through, but Bonaventura is denied by our new goalkeeper Leno, making the stop on the one-on-one and keeping us on level terms, and Origi commits a foul, and we win ourselves a free kick. So that will surely do it then. Final score at Old Trafford will be Manchester United 1, Swansea 1. We took the lead, then they scored a late equaliser in the first half to ensure they would get a point. And I don't mind that result, to be honest. I don't mind a draw whatsoever, because obviously a win would have been massive, you know, going 6 points clear at the top of the table, just 9 games in. But a draw's not bad. It keeps us in pole position, and we'll certainly take that. Losing would have been a bit disappointing, but a draw isn't a bad result, especially away against a really good side. And it's okay. So final score, Manchester United 1, Swansea 1. We'll take the point. And yeah, not a bad result. Not an amazing result, but we'll certainly take the draw. And as we're advancing through the calendar, there is another injury, and it's going to come to Patino, who's on loan from Bayern Munich. He's out for 4 to 5 weeks. I've got to say, this season, we've been very, very unlucky with injuries. You know, quite a few players going down early, and not just with, like, you know, a few days injuries either. These have been week to month injuries. This is very frustrating. I don't know why, but we're getting a lot more problems than we did the previous years. And as we come into the second game of today's episode, we now take on Bayer Leverkusen in the third game in the Champions League group stage. So half the way through after this game, and if we can win it, we'll have 9 points. And you'd probably say with half a group to go, we're all but there in terms of qualification. So this is the team for the game there. We are at home, by the way. This is the team for the game. Leno in goal, back for a George Rakik. Marlon coming back into the team, and Karaman. In midfield, Redmond and Bentancur. And just above them, Sisto on the left, Mahrez on the right, and Sigurdsson as our attacking midfielder. The lone striker is Esposito, and on the bench we have Schmeichel, Fabiano Davies, Pep, Brandt, Barbosa, and Wilson. So a couple of players being dropped to the bench for this game, not due to form, but just due to fitness, as you have another game on the weekend as well. So here we go then, second game of the episode. Let's get the win. Come on, Swansea. So first highlight of the game then is Karaman slides in on Hernandez and wins it back, and a possible chance for us here to start the game off. Mahrez sent down this right hand side, gets past one, gets past two, gets past another, and then fires the ball wide of the post. A good chance there, but Mahrez could not get a shot on target. And there's another highlight directly afterwards with Sammy Boy finding Bentancur. He takes it round one. It's still Bentancur on the ball in the team for this game, and takes it round another. And what a decision to start Rodrigo Bentancur over Pep as he goes through a couple of challenges and then rifles the ball into the near post. I think the goalkeeper should have saved that one, to be honest there, but we won't mind whatsoever. A great solo run by Bentancur and a good finish, but yeah, I think the goalkeeper should not be beaten at his near post there. But either way, Bentancur with a goal. It's 1-0 Swansea, and it's the perfect start, and there's another highlight straight afterwards. But unfortunately, we gave it away, and it could come to Leverkusen instead, who have Jedvaj sent down the right-hand side. He finds Mkhitaryan, great cross in, and there's a bit of a scramble, and Marlon gets it off the line. I don't know what happened there. Leno, I think, might have dropped the ball. It was very hard to tell, and Marlon headed the ball, or cleared the ball, I should say, off the line, as it was just about to cross it. It's still 1-0, but a good decision in the end then to bring back both Marlon and Bentancur. And another highlight here of Esposito finding Sisto's going through one-on-one, and it's saved by Carlos. That was a really good chance there, but a poor finish from our number 7, who ever since we signed him has been absolutely amazing. You guys know that, but this season not started off too well, and we still lead by a goal. And yet another highlight, this time for Leverkusen, as Redmond heads away a throw, but only as far as El Shaarawy. He's tackled by Mahrez, but Leverkusen will win it back here as they try to get themselves back on level terms. That's a great ball by Tar as well, and Hernandez is through, but Leno makes a really good save on the one-on-one and will scramble the ball clear. This is crazy. There's been a lot of chances to start this game off, but still only one goal. But as Chicharito is through again here, this time Leverkusen will find the back of the net. And it is Hernandez with the goal. So a really smart finish there by the Mexican. after being played through, and Leverkusen are, I would say deservedly, back on level terms. Good ball through by El Shaarawy. Hernandez takes his time, and actually, no, it takes a huge deflection off Marlon. I thought it was a really good finish into the top corner, but I think that was going to be straight at Leno. Instead, it took a massive deflection off our captain and goes into the top corner. So a stroke of luck there for Leverkusen, and they're back on level terms. So first highlight of the second half, and it does come to Leverkusen with El Shaarawy on the ball, playing it out wide towards Yevai, who crosses to the far post, and Leno makes a really good save to deny the number 2 at the far post and keep it at 1-1. It's another good stop by Leno as Campbell has his shot blocked. I gotta say, in terms of new signings this year, I'm very pleased I decided to bring in Leno for Horn. He's been really, really good. So final chance from a corner which Sisto crossed the wings to the centre, and Marlon could have scored at the far post as well. Redmond flicked it on, and our skipper got on the end of the vice-captain's header but could not find the back of the net, and in the end it was pretty comfortable save for the goalkeeper, and that would do it. So final score 1-1. Sean O'Driscoll says the performance was disappointing. We should let the team know that. I don't think so myself. I thought we were quite unlucky, to be honest, so I'll say it just wasn't our night, and yeah, most of them will get motivated for that. And once again, Karaman putting in a really good performance. That is awesome to see, and Leno played quite well in this one too. So final score was 1-1, and we'll take the draw. So, 2 draws in 2 really important games. I think, not being too... I'm trying to be optimistic, but the wins would have been massive. If we got a win in the United game going 6 points clear, and a win in this game would have put us 3 points clear of Leverkusen as well, and put us top of the group. But to be honest, I've got to remain optimistic. We're still top of the table in the league by a point, and we're also only behind Leverkusen on the head-to-head ruling. I should say goal difference, really. It's usually head-to-head, but right now it'll be going down as goal difference. And we're still 4 points clear of Zenit, and we have a better head-to-head record over them anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to remain optimistic. I'm going to stay optimistic. 2 wins would be massive, but 2 draws aren't bad at all. Leno even played brilliant in that last game too. Definitely not Horn, but Leno played brilliant in that game too, so we'll take the positive. So I don't mind the 2 draws, I'll take that. And that's not too bad. But that would end today's episode in my Football Manager series, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. I really don't know what games to come back for, because looking at this schedule, I want to have at least one of the final 3 Champions League group stage games. But I don't want to play another game against Leverkusen in the next episode. But the Zenit game and the Victoria Pleasant games aren't really sandwiched in between 2 teams who are going to be, I guess, in and around where we are right now in the table. So, I think, to be honest, because the way the group's going right now, I do fancy our chance of qualifying. But I feel as though on the final group stage game, it could come down to who finishes top, us or Leverkusen. So I think we'll come back for the Southampton and Victoria, Pleasant games at the start of December. So I'll play quite a few games off camera and then come back for these 2 ones right here. So thanks for watching today's episode in my Football Manager series, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed it. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. I did discuss in the comment section over the past couple episodes, I am possibly thinking about making this my final season. I'm not entirely sure yet though, so don't worry too much. It won't end abruptly. You guys will get a proper finale if it does happen this season, but we'll cross the bridge when we come to it anyway. I just wanted to let you know in the commentary today, as not everyone reads the comments. But yeah, thanks for watching today's episode. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please leave a like. Much love to you all. Have a great evening, and I'll see you for the next episode in my Football Manager series very soon.